Hey guys, I'm at Danielle's house. Danielle's also known as the owner of Vegan Treats, which, come on, who doesn't like vegan treats?
Hi.
But we're in her amazingly awesome house, and we're gonna try some vegan chocolate. So she said she went to Germany, and her favorite vegan chocolate is a brand called, why don't you tell us?
Rapunzel. It's Rapunzel. It's hazelnut praline chocolate, milk chocolate. It's the best vegan chocolate on the planet. Besides mine, not really. It's better.
So I told her that my favorite was like Bar or chocolate Schmilk, yeah,
Schmilk.
chocolate hollow. So she says it's way better than both of those. I don't know how it can be better than Bar.
And both of those are amazing.
They are.
I love those too. But this one, it's next level.
I'm excited.
You're gonna have Vago first,
Okay.
just to see what I'm saying.
All right. So I know this is like my favorite chocolate. I'm about to eat it. Bagel bar. By the way, give a hand to Noe Craig. He's recording this.
Hey guys.
It's like It's like creamy. It's like milk chocolatey creamy. It's so good. It's like I'm eating real milk chocolate, but it's vegan.
Right.
Vago.
It's amazing, right?
It is.
Okay, then get ready for your socks to just fall off.
All right, are you gonna cut it?
Okay.
Because you want to try a piece too, right? You always gotta try a piece, even though you know what it tastes like. I gotta clear my mouth from that because.
Cleanse your palate.
We didn't think this through. We should have water. Sorbet.
Okay. So this is also like a milk chocolatey.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. That's Maddie. Hi,
That's
Maddie.
what about me. Give it a minute. You gotta let that flavor just give it a minute.
Okay. Here we go.
Hold on.
Okay.
Do you
Life
really?
is about to change.
Yeah.
Let's
Switch
wait.
that
Hold on.
off camera.
Before you eat this, if anyone is from Germany, you will have so many vegan treats sent to you if you send me these.
See that? She'll send you vegan donuts and peanut butter bombs and cannolis.
Peanut butter bombs would not ship well, and the name might get them in trouble.
Oh, right. You don't want to ship any bombs to Germany.
All right.
Well, you have a lot of other things that
I
you
can
could
ship other things.
Like soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
You can ship that? Yeah.
That'll ship as good as the bomb.
Probably better.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready. I think it's ready. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Eat the other piece.
It's so good. Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it better?
This pack has been open and sitting on my counter for weeks because I feel like stressed out about finishing the last bar that I have. So it's probably not even as fresh as it should be because it's usually wrapped really nice and...
It's seriously so good. But I think it's a little different than this one.
Yep.
So I like them both. Probably the same in different ways.
They're totally different.
They're totally different, but totally delicious. And that's probably on my top 3 or 4 chocolates ever. Thank you.
And it'll be better when you have
where
it
can I
fresh.
get these? Rapunzel.
Munich, Berlin, Germany.
Do they sell them at like Vegans? Or is it just any store?
They sell them at all the bio markets. I don't think they have them at Vegans.
So bio over there means, I believe, organic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every time I see like a green leaf in a bio market of any kind, they have them. That's all I can tell you.
That's awesome. There's a little shaving that I forgot. All right, cool. So now let's go see all these like really cool things in your house.
Okay. Barely creepy. I thought this was an interesting stuffed animal because it eats the grandmother. Watch. It literally eats the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Where'd Grandma go?
And of course everybody needs a tiger with a birthday hat. Hey, do you have any weird like collections or anything? Oh wait,
No.
what? Just Band-Aids? Just like Band-Aids and stuff? We're going upstairs because why not? Is this the spare bedroom?
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, I got this one.
All my animals need weapons. You know what I mean?
Is the gorilla the protector?
Yeah, I wish deer had weapons. Look, this one has an axe.
Look at this.
You'd be the first person ever to not take that off and walk around with it on your head in my house.
Can you see?
A little bit through the mouth, right?
I can see right through here.
Yeah.
This is like the beginning of a scary movie.
It's good.
Come on, come on, guys. Follow me.
How does it sound? Oh, look, it's you and your brother. That's actually really creepy. Who lives here? That's creepy. I don't know. What's his name?
So I noticed this as soon as I walked in here. And the reason I noticed it is because I went to school I was trying to be an FBI agent. So I wanted to catch violent criminals and serial killers. And I had to study serial killers for a few years. That was drawn by John Wayne Gacy. If you guys know who that is, he was a serial killer. It's authentic. Can you just tell us the story behind this? Because this is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm an advocate for serial killers.
No.
Obviously.
You know, is it kind of like...
I just feel like it's a part of history. And it was
Exactly,
a
that's
crazy
how I
thing
feel.
Right. It was
Like-
a crazy thing that happened. And, I mean, it's a self-portrait he made. How cool is that?
Yeah.
But what's really weird about it is I always wanted one because they destroyed all his artwork after he was executed in prison. And I always wanted one because I was like, why would we destroy it? It's part of history. Like, there's something to be learned from a psychopath, perhaps. And anyway, when I came across this, an art dealer called me that they had it and I wanted it. And he called me back and he's like, you know, in good conscience, I have to tell you something. The first person that had this painting killed themselves. And the second person that had it in their collection got diagnosed with a terminal illness and sold it, you know, to pay for some bills that he had.
That's a pretty creepy story.
But the thing is, I'm not superstitious.
Just a little. Superstitious.
Maybe just a little.
No, hey, Craig.
No,
I still
Craig
think this is
Michael
really cool. Like, I mean, this is an action. And look at that. Is that painting? That's wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
Wallpaper. So, nope. I always say no house should have wallpaper, but this house should have wallpaper. This looks really
looks
good.
great.
It looks great. This is an amazing house. But anyway, like, I feel the same way. Like, something like that, a part of history. Like, I like to collect history and be like, okay, at some, you know, point in time that people were talking about that's it right there. This is
Right.
it. I never thought I would be that close to a serial killer that I read about years ago.
It is weird
It
to
is.
like actually like have it, hold it in your possession. You're like, wow. Yeah,
Like, this psychopath painted this.
right, exactly.
And has anyone seen it? I haven't.
It's not
Okay,
scary.
I've seen
It's
it.
not. I heard
No.
it. I heard it was good though. Is it good?
It's really good. It's like a kid's adventure movie, like
Oh, Goonies. Oh, I need to go see
Stranger
this then.
Things.
Oh,
Yeah. The opening scene's the only scary part.
like, we can't give it away. Don't give it away. The only part when I was a kid, the only part of the book that I actually read was that page the page that
Yeah.
they portray in the commercials.
The rest of it's not scary, so you could. You know, the thing is, despite this painting, I actually hate being scared. I one time watched a horror movie through a hole in the napkin at the theater.
What? Do you remember what movie it was?
Yeah, it was a movie where they're just like, why am I talking so fast?
Because we don't have enough
Couldn't even
time.
get it. The one where they wear animal masks.
Oh yeah. And they all meet.
They like break into the house. Things that could actually happen freak me out.
They all meet and they're in like Hollywood. You know, they're having a Hollywood party, right? And they all
Yeah.
meet at the people's house. And then there was one couple that was like, "What's going on here?" And they were leaving the
What
house.
was it
coming back.
called?
I don't remember. She probably didn't see the whole thing because she was looking through a napkin.
A hole in a napkin.
A hole in a
That's
napkin.
smaller than a pea.
I do. Okay, my problem is I love being scared, but nothing scares me. So if I ever get scared, it's like that genuine, like I love it. Like I'm like scared, but like laughing at the same time, like oh, you know. But it never happens to me. Like you could tell me that there's like a house, like without a doubt, most haunted house in wherever, and I'll go right in there, and I'll say, prove it to me that this is haunted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, and I hear things at my house, I'm like, all right, do it again. I want to see it. I don't
Bring
like
it.
run. I don't run out. Like, I like want something to show me that it's something really, like Mulder in X-Files. I want to believe, but I don't. but I wanna. All right, so we're let's go to the next painting.
Okay.
Just kidding. We're going to an octopus. So, Craig likes to just do these long.
And then if you want to cut, you can. I just want to give you the option because I hate when
I was gonna tell you something.
when I'm trying to edit something.
Already, turn it off. Ready now. All right, so we're going to do some
1 o'clock in the morning interviews.
Yeah, so we didn't expect this.
pretty
We came into town to go to Vegan Festival tomorrow, so we really should be asleep right now. But hey, guess what? We ran into Danielle. She offered us to stay here, and
And you sleep when you're dead.
you do. So we'll get all the sleep we need when we're dead.
Right.
All right, so I should people probably want to know about vegan treats, even though I want to know about like that tiger over there and like the Ouija boards up there. Those Ouija, okay, so you are the
I
owner.
added a zombie tonight.
Where? Me, I'm a zombie. Or am I a clown? Reincarnated? Who knows? Maybe.
It's hard to say.
I know a lot of viewers probably want to know about your amazing bakery, Vegan Treats, in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Can you just tell us, or tell them, how you got started, and tell us a little bit about your bakery?
Sure. Vegan Treats got started by accident. Basically, I was out to dinner with family and friends, and it was an open kitchen, and the chef put a lobster into a pot, and it made this horrible sound, and was trying to get out of the hot water and to fight, against the heat. And then someone had served me my dish that I had ordered, which was actually like some type of like chicken dish. And for me, it was that light bulb moment that every single thing suffers tremendously for food choices, and that was it. I couldn't eat it. But I was vegan for approximately 24 hours before I needed dessert. That's the thing. This is a long time ago. This is like, I don't know, 1997, something like that. And
So you're a long-term vegan.
yes.
Awesome.
And so the first thing I ever cooked being a vegan was chocolate cake.
How'd it come out?
The first one was a little bit of a flop, to put it mildly, but I was kind of like, had a serious sweet tooth, like dessert, was the best part of the meal kind of person, whatever. So I basically called my mom into the kitchen, and I was just like, "What? I don't understand. What do eggs do? What's the point? How do you bake?" And she kind of gave me the gist, and I was like, there's got to be a different science to figuring this out. And that's basically what I did. And that same, those same recipes we still use till this day.
And you invented vegan baked goods.
That's right.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. There was not a vegan baked good in existence when I started. As a matter of fact, I told people I baked vegan cakes, and they were like, "Ha, that's funny."
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
This doesn't taste vegan.
Exactly. And one of the number one questions I get is like, "Well, how do you bake without eggs?" And I'm always like, "How do you bake with eggs?" I couldn't even
Exactly.
tell you. I have no idea.
It's so gross.
Yeah.
So you have one location,
I do.
and you cater to a lot of different places.
Yeah, so we have our one retail store in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and then we also sell to restaurants and stores about 100 different places in the Northeast.
Yeah, I've seen you like everywhere. Well, I've seen your treats everywhere. And also you've got an award for being like one of the best bakeries in the world.
Yeah.
And is that bakeries like vegan or not?
Well, that was what was so cool about it, because we've always gotten a lot of press in like vegetarian magazines and stuff, which is always amazing, because obviously that's where my heart is. But this was by American Express. They named us one of the top 10 bakeries in the world, and it wasn't best vegan bakeries, it was best bakeries. So
That's
that was
awesome.
Pretty epic.
So I'm pretty much sitting next to greatness right now.
Me too.
What? I know you do the seasonal chocolates, because you sent me a thing last year with the Ouija board.
We're working on the chocolates for 2018 for Valentine's Day. Today, literally, I just got the mock-ups.
But didn't you do something for Halloween too?
We do.
What's the Halloween?
The Ouija board.
The Ouija board, yeah.
It's weird. I don't know where that idea came from.
I don't know either. We're surrounded by Ouija boards
Yeah,
here,
if only
guys.
I could make all of my chocolates with planchettes.
I like that one right there. It's probably what, an ancient one worth. No, that doesn't make
it's not
sense.
even old. That one.
Oh, that one's not old.
I just love it.
Oh, okay. That one up there.
Yeah,
Is
that one's old.
goodbye?
One on the left.
I told her I gotta send her my Ouija board vegan zombie shirt. It says
Yeah.
goodbye cruelty.
I need that,
Yeah.
clearly.
So, what's your favorite thing on the menu? If I were to go there, what would you recommend? What would you recommend to a new vegan, I know I just changed that question up like 6 times, but if there was a new vegan or somebody that wasn't vegan, let's say somebody wasn't vegan, they were coming into your shop right now, what would you?
I mean, I would tell like a new vegan to stick with, I would give them like an Old Faithful, like peanut butter bomb. Like that
was
cake
my first one I had.
That's really, it's weird. Like, I had a meeting recently and I had to bring a peanut butter bomb because they were thinking about ordering it wholesale. And he's like, you have to have a piece. I'm like, no, it's okay. And he's like, have a piece. It's been years since I ate that cake, and I took a forkful and I was like, oh, this is good. So I never eat it.
I know
I actually love that cake.
We would always get peanut butter bombs when we went, like I was telling her, like I think it was my very first travel video way back in the day, like 7 years ago with John, and we went into her shop and we did a little video there, kind of nervous because, you know, we're still kind of awkward in front of the camera, a pretty new channel, and we left and I realized, hey John, you know, the sound was off. He's like, what? So we had to go right back in there and do it again, and it came out pretty good.
Yeah.
And we would always get peanut butter bombs. I have never had a cannoli until Vegan Treats.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I've never had...
Me either.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people that haven't had cannolis until they went there.
That's the hardest thing about trying to make something vegan if you haven't had it.
Right. There's a lot of things I never had that I made videos for. Like, I've never had an omelet.
Right.
And I made one vegan. Yeah. But there's a lot of things I've never had. There are people like, oh, you know, what about this? I've never had one. I don't think I've ever had a non-vegan corn dog either.
Everybody kept asking me for Cadbury, like a vegan version of Cadbury eggs, and I was like, I've never eaten a Cadbury egg. What am I gonna do?
I was like a little Cadbury egg glutton when I was little. I'd steal them all.
We make them now.
Oh,
like
good.
Crazy.
I'm gonna have to get some of those. Those are so good.
Yeah. But yeah, so I would definitely say a peanut butter bomb to a new vegan because it's a Dutch chocolate cake topped with and filled with peanut butter mousse encased in Belgian chocolate. Can't really go wrong.
And if you're ever in her shop, try her soft serve ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
I was there once when you had like a cake batter kind.
Oh yeah, that's not even the best one.
It's not even, that's the only one I've had though, I think.
Oh my God.
No, there's no.
The speculoos is amazing.
She has speculoos and I've never had it.
And the lemon meringue ice cream is also, like, it seems like it's not exciting and then you taste it and you're like, oh, this is like the sleeper flavor. Oh, hi Madeline, come here.
You know, the thing is we're only like 2 miles away from the bakery. How early do you have to get up to start baking the goods?
Well, that's a thing. I've been doing this a long time. So other people make the really early goods.
Right.
I have people there right now making donuts.
So is it a 24/7 facility?
If there was actually going to be donuts there tomorrow, we would not be sitting here. Wait, I said that totally wrong. Cut. I have people to make the donuts.
Right.
Otherwise, this interview would not be happening.
Right, exactly. So before you were able to hire people to do the work for you.
Oh yeah, I did everything.
You were in there really early in the morning.
Oh my God.
4 in the morning?
Yes. Listen, this bakery. It was blood, sweat, and tears for the first decade of its existence. Seriously. My mom and I basically called her and was like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, I started making desserts for a restaurant in Philadelphia. And the very first day I brought them, they sold out of the few cakes I brought them. And they said, can you make me 11 for next week? And I was like, 11? What? How can I make 11 cakes? Which is really funny now.
Yeah. 11 cakes is like you do it in your sleep.
Yeah. Hold on while I wave my wand. 11 cakes. Like.
Well, you know, I wouldn't, you know, question that, you know, being here and seeing all these things you have that are really cool.
So the whole 11 cakes thing, I did what any normal person does who has a good relationship with their family members. Mom, can you help me? I have to make 11 cakes. And she was like, oh my God. So she came over and yeah, she helped me bake them and I was decorating them. And that's basically how it worked.
Did you have the bakery at that point, or would she come to your house?
No, this is my kitchen in my apartment. I was in my kitchen baking in my apartment for about a month, and the New York Times called me, and I didn't know what to do, so I told them I was renovating. I was like, we're renovating.
Just fake it till you make it, and then you really make it.
Yeah.
You know, if for those of you that have never been to Vegan Treats or any Veg Fest that she's been at, go to any of the Veg Fest, and she's got a line that is never ending from the beginning to the end. And when I was there at New England Veg Fest, you can see how big the line is. I had to wait until they were almost close to get in line, and that's when I finally met you.
Yeah.
I've seen her around for years and years, and like we've talked over email, but I was finally like, hey, turn around.
We're meant to be friends.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that whole thing with baking those couple cakes and turning that into is basically where it all started. So my mom and I did it together for almost 10 years. She baked all the cakes. I decorated all the cakes. We outgrew the apartment. We moved into this small space that was like a...
So how long have you been doing this?
Since 1998 is when the bakery started.
Wow.
Think about this. Silk Soy Milk was not a company. Boca was not a company. I had to get Eden Soy from like a local health food store, and they looked at me like I was insane. I was like, I need 12 cases of Eden Soy.
And they're like, what?
For who? What?
I know they had Rice Dream back then.
Right.
They didn't have, so she's old school vegan. We know like, they didn't have all the cool convenient things that they have today.
That's right.
And look at it today. It's so much easier today than it was back then.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have like, for all those people that say they can't give up their cannolis and peanut butter bombs, bam.
That's right.
That's the most common thing I hear from people when they say they can't go vegan. They say, I can't give up my peanut butter bombs.
Peanut butter bombs.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, good news, you don't have to.
You also make things like Butterfinger that is almost exactly like I remember.
Yeah.
Twix. There's a ghost.
Yeah, I'm out of control. The thing is, I just want to make everything. That's the thing.
What is your favorite thing to make lately?
Anything new. I get really excited about everything new, and then it'll be in the bakery for like a week, and I'm like, I'm over it.
Do you decorate like really like detailed art, like cakes and stuff?
Yeah.
Ever? Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Whenever I walk in the bakery, someone's like, can you write on this cake? Can you do this? But I have a really amazing team of people now.
Yeah, it expanded, right? Like the whole thing is now more of a, like it's like all in glass, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's
well, basically, okay, so when I moved out of my apartment into this deli down the street that was like $275 a month, and it was like my new kitchen, over time I outgrew that. And then in 2004 I moved into the store on Linden Street, and then I started to outgrow it. And next to it was an optician, and they moved out, so we knocked down the wall and took over the whole building. So space has always been my problem. It's like a bakery that runs on a treadmill, and I can never ever keep up, ever. As soon as like the staff feels like we're in a good place, like we just keep getting busier and we need more people.
And people can they order online, or do they?
Yeah,
mainly...
like right now we're shipping the Halloween chocolates with the Ouija board, the chocolate planchette, and to answer the question about my favorite dessert, it's not necessarily my favorite dessert, it's just my favorite new creation lately. We've been trying to make these eyeballs out of sugar to include in this new 2018 Fatally Yours chocolate box.
Zombie.
That's a tip.
Zombie-ish. That'd be great for Halloween.
Yeah.
It just turned, as we're filming this, it just turned October 1st. So happy October 1st.
Happy October 1st.
Do you like this time of year?
I do, because my desserts don't melt.
There.
That's a good reason.
I have decorated a wedding cake or two while standing in the walk-in. True story. It gets so hot in the bakery.
It does. It's been so hot here lately.
Yeah.
And then it just got really cool. And you were saying that you just got back to, you must be exhausted.
Yeah.
You went to a veg fest today in Phoenixville.
Yeah, and I didn't bring the peanut butter bombs, the most popular dessert we make, because as it gets warm throughout the day, they start to crack, and I'm like really particular about them looking nice, and I'm like, they're cracking. Oh my God.
But guess what? It was actually kind of chilly today.
It was like 50. They would have been fine the one time I didn't bring them.
Then you can call them the Liberty Bell after they crack.
That's true.
After they crack.
They just like halfway through the day just like change the name.
Well, we are in Pennsylvania.
My staff will tell you that every year we have like case meetings of I work with some awesome pastry chefs. It's an army of people that have created what Vegan Treats now is, because it's outgrown my mom and I, which I'm happy to say.
How big of a staff do you have?
44 people.
You know, on our way to being in Forbes.
That's my goal.
Vegan Forbes. There
No
you
way
go.
I want to be on the real one.
The real
Well, she's going to make Forbes vegan.
That's right.
There.
Yeah, there. So every year in October, we have a case meeting about like seasonal desserts, and I always want to put costumes on the peanut butter bomb.
You should come in dressed as a peanut butter bomb. There you go.
We've tried like little white sheets of sugar with like cut eyes out of them. What am I going for?
Ghost.
Eyeballs?
Peanut butter bomb ghost? Yeah, that's happened. Made masks for them. They have to make the little strings with the icing bag and
So
tie
it
them back.
looks like they're wearing a little
Yeah.
Lone
They've
Ranger.
had devil horns. Name it. My peanut butter bombs have been dressed as it.
Nice. Pirates.
Not yet.
How about peanut butter bombs dressed as peanut butter bombs?
Are they ever dressed as a clown? Where is the next place you're going?
Boston Veg Fest.
Awesome. October, Boston Veg Fest.
That one's fun. Halloween desserts.
So October 21st and 22nd, Boston Veg Fest. Go check out her vegan treats. Say hi to her.
Yes.
Ask
Say
her
hello.
if she got any new Ouija boards since we filmed this video. I don't know.
This is like a behind the scenes look at my house. This doesn't usually
Yeah,
happen.
this
Don't
doesn't-
judge me.
We're not judging. No judging.
And
here.
my channel's gonna have like the real behind the scenes.
Thanks everybody.
So where can people find you on social media?
Yeah, Vegan Treats on Instagram.
She's got an Instagram account.
Vegantreats.com.
All of her awesome creations are there. Go check it out.
At Vegan Treats, easy enough.
And I guess we're gonna find some more mysteries in the house. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Just kidding, we're not ending the video yet. We're actually in the car. What time is it? At almost 2 in the morning. We're going to Vegan Treats. How many of you have been to Vegan Treats 2 in the morning?
I have.
Well, yeah, she has. Vegan Treats at 2 a.m. They're closed.
How's my key just twisted? Oh, it feels so good in here.
Vegan Treats at night. Vegan Treats at night.
Oh my god.
The eyeball candy she was talking about. You can't really see it. The cannolis. Vegan Twix, peanut butter cup. Oh, check these out. And these are the
Those are the planchets.
Ouija board.
Without gold leaf. These are the leftovers from this Kat Von D thing.